Alright, give me 1 second, guys. What up, Panther? I gotta remember the settings shit. Ooh. I told you. I was trying to do the entire time. Turn the music up just a little bit. Can you clearly hear it now? Cool, that works. So mic definitely worth it. It sounds like I'm in a padded room. I mean, as long as it sounds better, I can care less. Because I asked the guy at Best Buy, I was like, well, okay, cool, that's good. It's a little clip-on mic, that's all it is. I figured it's like this one because the other ones were next to my face, and now this one's like, it's clipped on my shirt, so I didn't know if it would pick up the sound of my mouse and my keyboard and everything, but I said, let's go for it, so that's what I did. So thank God it sounds better so I can make better videos. I kind of do feel like playing some Supermarket together, to be honest. But I know people like seeing this, and I haven't played this in a while. So that's my debate. I swear, it's like I know I get into one, and I play it for a little bit, then I get into another one, play it for a little bit, and I don't try to switch around so much, but I guess sometimes it just happens like that. Played this all night last night, got myself about 100k experience of this. Excuse me. But if it sounds better, then hey, I'm gonna stick with this and make some better videos out of it. But I'm still talking soft and you can clearly hear me, so as long as that works, then that works. I'm talking just the same as I usually do. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of debating about playing some Supermarket though, because that's the mood I'm in for. And I'll probably do this a video on the side. What you think? Excuse me, Jesus Christ. Still debating. Still debating if I want to go out there and farm or do a couple different things. I'm just lazy, to be honest. I really don't feel like farming. I only got 3 more levels to get. 4 more levels. And I won't have to worry about woodcutting for a while unless I wanted to make some money off it. So it's the bait. It's always a debate, huh? Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. I gotta stop looking at my XP. If I look at my XP, it's gonna make it fucking 10 times worse. It's not what I meant to go to. There we go. But yeah, last time I played this, it's been a while since we got the 99 crafting, because I think I was at 92 or 93, and I fucking grinded the shit out of that. And I was debating on which one I wanted to spend on to make money or to not make money. So I was just sitting there grinding. And then when I got that, I was like, what else do I want to get? So I was working on construction, because the last time I did play this, for like a little bit, I started doing it and I got myself from like 52 to 72. Found out how to get better ones. Found out my niche in it, where I asked my buddy and he said he did the same exact thing. So if I do it, it costs about it's costing me quite a bit to actually get myself some level. I shouldn't say quite a bit, like it's not like a way better. Best Buy. Cost me quite a bit for the levels, but not as much as it could for prayer or anything else, because I'm pretty sure once I hit this 99, I'm gonna be going through either making some money to get myself the construction, or I'm thinking about doing mining and smithing. Because the farming, I kind of want to have one line of 99s, but I know it's gonna cost a shit ton for the herblur. Well, I'm glad it sounds a hell of a lot better, man. Like I said, I'm talking the same exact what I usually do, but at least now you can hear me. Instead of actually like going in and messing around with the settings and doing all that stuff, it's like, if it's sounding better, I haven't actually heard it, but I haven't heard it, but as long as you can hear me throughout like the entire thing, whatever game I'm playing. Because I was asking a buddy at work, and he was saying that, like, I was like asking him, like, what should I use if I missed a quiet speaker. I don't mean to be a quiet speaker. It is like, one, because I don't want to be loud. I'm not the kind of guy that goes loud. I mean, I do here and there if I'm like really energetic, but most time this is like my voice when I'm talking. But as long as I can talk like this, and then you guys can hear me, then we're good. But yeah, the last time I played, I got myself to 99, went from 92 to 99, or 91 to 99. I worked on my construction to get myself to 52 to 22, or sorry, 52 to 72. And I think it cost me about 10 mil. So it's probably gonna cost me about $1 mil a level now. But right now, there's debate about if I want to make money or not. If I wanted to go cut magics and fletch them into bows and all that stuff, and I can't make money off that, don't get me wrong, but I'm not necessarily worried about money right now. I am, but I'm not. I will be once I hit like certain levels that I want to hit, but right now I just want to get that. I've been working on that 99 woodcutting for a little bit now, but then I was like working on different trees, but these are the fastest trees in the game, so that's why I stuck with them. They're really fast to cut, they're really good XP. Not as good as XP as Magics, because Magics will, when you cut them, they're fucking like 250, but these are only 85, and I cut them in 2 seconds, so I get basically better XP. And if you look at these stats over here, which one is it? I get into, yeah, these stats right here, you know, right there. Okay, I go to these stats right here. Anybody has Rune Light know what this is, but you go to this stats right here, it'll tell you how much XP you've gained already. It'll tell you how much XP you have left to the next level, how much XP you're gaining per hour, and then how many actions you've already done. So in the last, like, I can't remember how many days it's been that I've cut. I think it's like only been like 2 days. I've already cut 8,000 logs. That's because these things take 2 seconds to fucking cut, so. Yeah, 722, and it's damn near accurate. I shouldn't say it's damn near, it is accurate, because if you look at this, XP left 722.2k. If I go to my experience, literally 722. See how it's going down? 1k below. It's damn near accurate. The only sad thing or downfall about these ones is that I'm not making any money off it, but it's okay. But what I really like saying, besides like the XP left that's over here, is the fact of how much XP I've gained. I really like looking at the XP per hour. I know it's 60k per hour. If I look and see that, then I know it's going to take me God knows how many hours. So if I go 60, it's going to be that divided by 60. It's going to take me a couple days to get that. I remember when I used to play and I was a kid, I used to fucking be able to grind all day long on my days off, and like, even after I get off of school. So let's do the math real quick. If I do 720k divided by basically 61k, it's going to take me about 2 weeks to get this level, if I stick to it. Yeah, that's just one level. Well, what am I talking about? 11 hours. I'm sorry, not 11 days. It's gonna take me 11 hours. So basically, I could get it if I really like hunt or grind it at it. I could probably get the about 3 days. I can get the level if I stayed at it. And then it's higher each one, so yeah. Usually these stats, like when going like this, if you can get the same XP that I'm getting right now, you can probably, if you stay at it, probably take you about 2 weeks. Like when I did this, fishing took me about, I would say like every single 99 took me about 2 weeks. The only one that didn't take me 2 weeks was probably the fletching. The fletching was like my easiest one, because when I fletched bolts and I fletched darts, like you could, it was all about how fast you clicked, and all you had to do was stand in one spot and just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's all I had to do. So that was like the easiest one. Crafting, God, took me 2 weeks. Fire making, the same thing. God, man, that was a long one, but I grinded fucking. To be honest, I can't remember what I made or what I burned. The cooking, I just did sharks. I just did sharks for 99 for cooking, and then for fishing, I just grinded out what's it called? I grinded out trout and salmon. I just fly fished the entire time because that's the best fishing. Then again, it took me 2 weeks. I'm just straight grinding. Now it's obviously been more than 2 weeks on this one, but that's only because like I burnt myself out, so I had to stop. I might be playing a different game in a little bit, and I probably will be. I'm probably gonna do maybe about an hour of this, maybe 45 minutes of this to see like who actually comes in the chat. I might switch to a different game, but I can always do this throughout the entire day, and I can record something else that you guys actually like watching. You guys seem to be getting into the supermarket tycoon or supermarket together. I did go on my channel and I did leave a question for you guys to answer. If anybody is watching this over the next like week or 2 weeks, I left the question on there, and I think I posted it like 12 days ago. I haven't gotten an answer yet, but I can post something else. I just asked like what games people like watching, what games people like seeing me do. I got Black Ops, obviously. I got RuneScape. I got Minecraft. I got Red Dead. I got Supermarket. So I only put 3 games on there, but I play a mixture of like different games. But anyways, just to see what people like seeing me do. So I'll put another post down there and see what I get. 61k. I'd say about all the games I played, man, this is the most grindy game that there fucking is. I tend to play this game more fucking like at night when I'm watching some Netflix, because this is like definitely most of these skills in here, almost every single skill in here, you can fucking just sit here and like work on the inventory that you're working on, and what's it called, just watch some Netflix while you're playing it. Sit there, have a drink or something like that. Keep on going back and forth, and then just even the money stats. Even if you're sitting there and you want to make some money, if you like, because magics take forever to fucking cut, man. But magics will get you the most. Magics and U's will get you the most money. Because this one I'm not making any money at all. It's strictly just for the XP. So I've done the math plenty of times with different ones where the magics, they'll get you. If you high elk them, and you'll get like 1.5k a piece for each one. So overall with the math, I did it all, and you'll make about like 1.3k for each one that you high elk. It's going to cost you, I think it's like 1.1k or 1.2k. Because of everything you have to spend for it, unless you make it yourself. Go out there and craft the mats. Maybe cut the logs, and then you fletch get the flax and fletch it, like, or spin it, then you're gonna make complete fucking bank. It's just gonna take you a long time to do it. Can't say how many times I did that and got made fun of. They're like, why don't you go out there and work on PvM and this. I'm like, I don't like killing monsters though, dude. It's just not me. I'm more of a skiller. Huh? Data analysis stream optimal. I have no idea what that means, but okay. How you doing, JX or JX admin? How you doing, man? Making me think I'm doing something wrong. I'm just streaming the game. Either way, what I was saying. Just a debate on which one I wanted to do, and It's always a difference between money and not money. I guess you can call it that. Because again, you'll make like straight money and straight, like, it takes a long time to do it. But if you do it yourself, you can make money, or not make money, but you can get your XP and get the money off it. You know, it takes a little time. Like I said, people tell me to do it, go kill monsters, and I'm sitting there going like, I don't really do PVM. It's not really me. Hence the reason why I'm here right now. I'm busy doing this. Ooh, like I said, the only sad part is not making any money off it. But it gets insane XP. Because willows will probably be like 30k next 30k an hour. But you can cut these like 2 times as fast. So and the sad thing is, these actually are pretty worth some decent money. The only problem is that you can't really bank them unless you want to. It's a waste of time to fucking go all the way to the bank, save it, and come all the way back, because you have to pay 100 chopsticks, or whatever the fuck it's called, to get in here. So every single time, 100 chopsticks to trade the guy, to go to the bank, and how much you have to teleport there. All the teleport there is going to cost you the money. Like, it's just not worth it. For 5k, I think it's, yeah, for 24, which I can cut 27, so it's about 6 or 7k in inventory. I mean, don't get me wrong, you'll make the money, but I personally think it's just a waste of time for that if you did that. It's like what I used to do. I used to, what's it called? I used to, oh my god, I'm fucking blanking out right now. Oh, like when I first played RuneScape, but in the first like year, probably like actually a couple months, when I got myself to 40 fishing, and I couldn't get in the guild. I couldn't get in the fishing guild unless you were 68, and the way I did it, because I wanted to make money at the same time. So what I did was I went here, I went to Charisma, I fished the lobs, and then I paid, it was only 30 GP. The only thing that cost the money was going back and forth traveling the island. It cost you 30 GP each time. So it was 60 GP altogether, but then you had a full inventory lobs. And they were each at that time, I think they were like 150 to 200 GP a piece. So you made some pretty decent money off it. The only problem is it took you a little bit to actually do them. You probably sit there for like an hour or 2 hours and then fish yourself maybe like maybe 200, make yourself about an extra 100, 200k, maybe 300. I can't remember how much it was, because if I do the math right now, let's see, if I got like 200, it'd be like 40k, right? Yeah, 40k. So, and then minus out the 60 times 60 for each one. I'm trying to think, man. I think you fished more than 200 in an hour. It may have been less. Either or, you still made money off it. All these two, you had 68 and you were able to go in the guild where the bank was right there and you didn't have to worry about it. Panther, you still there, bro? He's gonna send like an eyes of lurking. I didn't realize how much XP I actually got. Like, goddamn it, 61 XP, or so almost 62k XP. And I've already gained 137 in the last 2 days. because I played for about an hour last night, maybe an hour and a half. Oh my god, these things cut so fast too. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was kind of looking to see what that comment meant. It has nothing to do with anything that I'm saying. I thought it was like an indicator, like warning me, letting me know something, but it's not. It's letting me know that like my stop's at peak right now. That there's no technical difficulties going on. I just want to make sure and see what that is. Yeah, man, the older days was a lot more tougher, but then again, obviously it's probably the same thing now. It's a little easier, but especially before the GE. Before the GE was pretty fun, but it did get pretty hard. I remember those days, and then basically people thought fucking like when the GE was getting crazy, that RuneScape was ending, and it actually made it better. Like it did, but it didn't at the same time. It did take away an aspect of the game, but it was overall, it was a good update. I personally think it was a good update. Because I remember when they brought back old school RuneScape, and I can't remember what the fuck they called it, but when they did do it, me and my buddy were like trying to come up with different options instead of like coming up with a GE. We were like, why don't we just make our own thing? So our idea was instead of having G, was having different chats, even though you would get like overburdened probably, because you can only have a certain amount of people in your chats or in your things. My idea was having chats where like you could sell to the chat and then meet them on different worlds and sell to there. Like say for a woodcutting tab or like whatever it was, you probably have to have one for each item count and people are gonna be on it. We had it to where, say if you wanted to sell like oak logs or something like that, you would shop as many as you want, and looking like you go on there and say selling oak logs, and somebody would be like, come on there, and like if they're buying or selling it, you'd say how much you have, whatever it is, and then you'd meet at the world and sell it to them. That was what our idea was for every single item, but obviously it's ironic that as soon as we did that, they brought back the G within like a couple weeks. I think that's kind of crazy. Either way, I think I get like 4K in inventory, maybe 2K. I can't remember how much XP I get per inventory. I think it's 85 times 27. I'll do the math in just a second. Just adjusting myself, sorry. Ugh. There we go. So I can do that math again. 85 times 27. I get about 2.3K. Okay, so I was way off. I was gonna say like 7K, but it's not. It's like 2.5K in inventory. But still, for how fast you cut these things. I want to know what that league is like right now, man. I know I kind of do want to play leagues, but at the same time, like I told other viewers, they were like, hey, why don't you play some leagues? And I'm sitting there going like, I don't know, man. I don't want to get myself all involved in fucking like 1 or 2 months that my account get taken away after I fucking like working on my way to 9 on everything. I would get like too into it. That makes sense. But I get why they're doing it. There must be ranks or something like that, like some sort of reward you get off all of it. There's gotta be. Yeah, I was at 850K yesterday, and I got myself an extra 150K, or 143, you can see up here. What's up, Darth? How you doing, bro? Merry Christmas, you guys. And the Jagex is there. Merry Christmas. Been a pretty good Christmas so far, to be honest. Been a pretty good Christmas. Down to 600K. Well, in the 600s. I don't think I've ever seen that symbol, Darth. How's your Christmas going, bro? Ooh. I gotta tell myself to stop looking at that goddamn XP. Oh yeah, bro. You just got your account back yesterday. What happened to it? What do you mean? I've had some people that fucking, I think I got one person banned. One person I know of got banned. But most of the time it was all, I know 3 people that got fucking muted. I don't even know what the fuck they got muted. I think one was like gambling on this, gambling on here or some shit. And I'm like, well, I don't mean to be mean. Like, man, I'm so pissed because they fucking muted me. I'm like, bruh, it's your own fault. No offense, but it's your own fault. Somebody hacked my account and changed a bunch of old school RuneScape bonds, got into my account and cleared out. Oh my god, bro, I'm sorry. Wow. My bank detected the fraud and reversed the charges, and Jagex put a freeze on my account for like 2 weeks while they investigated. Yeah, I bet, man. I'm sorry to hear about that. Damn. None of my friends that I knew ever gotten hacked. They've only gotten one guy, like I said, one got banned and the other ones got muted because one guy was like gambling, like I said. And at that point I was like, it's your own dumbass fault fucking going in there and trying to gamble on the game. Like, they specifically say, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, some of the stuff like people already know, like dice games and this, you can gamble, but you can't get mad for losing your money. They probably just got mad or just talked to them bad, and like that's how they got muted. I mean, my cousin was like really into, it wasn't like gambling in the dice game, because he did do that, but what he did was, he'd go stake a lot. He'd go out there and stake in the duel arena before it got taken away. He'd go out there and stake like 5-10K or something like that, or he was really good at PKing though. He was really good. So, he was asking me what I thought about it. And I told him, don't get mad if you lose your money. I don't know how they knew my PIN number though. That's what's crazy. It was somebody from another country because I got international charge. Jesus Christ, bro. Wow. That's the one reason why they have a goddamn PIN. Where you can protect your account, but I mean, you're right. How would they know your PIN to go in there? That's crazy. I'm glad they found it out before, like anything, like really. I mean, I'm not saying it didn't. It's not bad that it happened because it is, but at least you got your account back and they fucking like figured out what was wrong. I'm really sorry to hear about that, man. But yeah, my cousin staked a lot, and don't get me wrong, he made some good money off it, but he also lost a lot of money too. He'd have like come down to like 1K or 200K or something like that, because he was making like, not like bank, but he made some pretty good money off it, but because he was a really good PKer. And I guess you win, you lose, you know? I told him I'd rather have him fucking stake in a duel arena, because that's what it's mainly for, is going in there and practice it. It's like to practice yourself to PK so you don't lose anything, because you can just go in there and fight someone for the heck of it. And people started staking in this, and like I said, he got into the dice game and just a big mess. That's how he made his money. I'm like, I'm just happy they didn't mess with my skill outfits. They could have easily trolled me and destroyed all my graceful clue. Right. It's true. They could have. That's true. I had full graceful and I lost my pants. I lost the pants. I can't remember. I think I died with it, and then by the time I got back, it was gone. I was like, all right. See, right now I do have the shirt. Right now I got the gloves, the boots, and then the cape. I do have the hood, so I have the hood and the shirt. The only thing I'm missing is the pants. But I've been too lazy to go out there and like go get it. I can't remember how many tickets it's worth, but well, I'm glad everything worked out, man. I'm sorry for everything that happened, but I'm still glad you got your account back. Especially having like there's one thing that you obviously know that they can't change is how they can't change your levels. So if they go on there and do that, then fucking like you can. I'm not saying it's like I'm trying to put in the words where I'm not seeming like a dick, but you can always make the money back. You can always go kill certain things and start getting your money back. I'm still debating about playing League though. I don't know, I'm debating. I think they said it stops like January 22nd, so I'd literally have about maybe 3 days less than a month. So I'd have about 27 days to work on it. No, I feel you, man. I feel you. I definitely feel you. I've just been working on skills. That's all I've been working on. I gotta stop looking at my XP. It's kind of hard not to, because you want to get a certain level, and it's like you want to know how it's there, and I got 2 ways to look at it. I can look up or I can look down. Well, I can tell you some of the money making methods that I have. They may not be my favorite, but if I need the money, there's like 3 or 4 different ways that I make money, but it's all legit. It's all grinding. So it's like, I don't do any gambling, I don't do any of that. Like, I don't do any monster killing, even though you can make millions off monsters. but I don't do that. So if I'd say my favorite would probably be just cutting down either use or magics, and then turn them into bows, and then I'll high hook them out. That's, I mean, that, and then farming. I probably would make about maybe $1 million a day. If I really wanted to, I could probably make about $1 million a day. The other one was rune crafting, but rune crafting burns you out so fast too. What about you? How do you make money? Crafting is low skill. I don't like to train. Fair enough. Not a lot of people like training it. But rune crafting is one of the biggest money making in the game. It's just tedious. It's just more just like running. You can probably make about 2 mil an hour, maybe 1.5 mil an hour just doing bloods. Slayer can make you up a lot of money when you're actually higher in the levels. Well, I heard once you hit about 75 or 80, you'll start paying off Slayer. Hunter, I don't really know. I've got 70 Hunter, but at the same time, I don't remember. I think it was like 1K every single time you picked up something. Zavardo. Yeah, I can add you. Here, 1 second. Let me look up your stats to see if I'd be any help, which you might probably be more than me. Let me look up your stats. I do hunter, numerous for herbs and bird's nest. Right. I heard bird's nest is a lot of money. Bird's nest and then farming. Zavardo. See, your stats are good. You got basically like 70 stats, except for like 3 of them. Base is 60 stats. But still, you got a decent amount going on right here. If you keep on going out in Slayer, you'll get some money. Got the same exact construction I do. Your rune crafting is pretty decent, dude. 60 is pretty good. Right. You got the combat for mostly, I mean, like, you can do different bosses. I don't do bosses, but you have the 70 base, so you can get, like, whatever. Told me you have to have, like, 90 base, but rune crafting, you can mine and smith to make money. You could fish easily. Can't get in the guild just yet. You can pop, I believe you can pop to get yourself there. You might have to spend, like, an extra 3 levels to get in there, but, like, if I really need the money, it's either woodcutting, which you can still do the woodcutting. You got 70. It's all your preference, though. I just know my number one thing was always trying to get myself in the guild. So if I had to keep on fishing and then pot to get in the next one, that's what I did. I went out there and fished lobs, or I went out there and fucking, the fuck did I fish? Salmon and trout to like boost my stuff up to 65, and then you take it a Miro pie, and then you boost yourself three fishing levels, and then just stayed in there until I was able to stay in there. Because believe me, even if you, like, say if you're in the guild and you're level 65 or 66, you would eat the Miro pie and be in there, but like once you log back in, if you weren't 68, you would be outside the guild. I've had that happen to me. But yeah, man, you can, I think, you can do U's right now. I don't think you have to have 65 or 70 to do U longs. But you can cut yourself some U's, make yourself some money off that, or like do maples for right now, and you can get 65. I think it's 65 to do U's. And you can obviously do farming. Your farming is, you can do that in the middle of all that. That's what I would be doing. But again, everyone has their own thing. Everyone has their own preference of what they like to do. I'm a skiller to the heart, so I was going off the skiller aspect. And you do clues. Do you do clues to make money? I do a lot of clues. I have never done rifts closed. I have no idea what the fuck that is. I can't remember what you need to do to fucking, like, be in the farming guild. I can't remember what level you need. Oh yeah, no, I get that. I completely get that. I'm the same way. Farming is one of those where you have to just from what? Anything that from glue skulls, gotcha. That's why I don't do them. It's just a gamble. That's all it really is. It's a gamble. I've gotten plenty of glue skulls and I destroyed every single one of them. I don't see it. To me, I don't see a point to it. But yeah, man, you can. Even if you don't go full on farming and just do farm runs and then do something else on the side, like I said, I was doing fishing and then I was doing the fletching and high elking, so I was working on like 1, 2, 3, 4 stats at the same time. I don't mind them too much as long as it doesn't take me into a deep ability level. Fair enough. All the power to you, man. I have heard you make good money off that, especially you get like harder clues and this, you can make good money off that, but room crafting and then Slayer, they said was like the biggest ones. That's what I heard. But like I said, I'm just not a combat guy. I haven't even been to my bank in a while. I think the last time I came out, I was still woodcutting. I got myself from 92 to 95, and I've been trying to grind this to get it the fuck out of the way, and I was thieving for a bit. Oh my god, that thieving. I hate thieving. Yeah, but the money is in master clues, and my stats are too low for those, unfortunately. Hey. All good, man. That's why you gotta work at it. Work at it to get it. If you want to do it, that's what you want to do. Just work at it. I'm gonna be, once I hit this, which should take me a bit, because I'm honestly probably gonna switch to another game, be honest. like after another 10 minutes or like an hour, I'm probably gonna switch to another game and see how that does. But I'll probably be working on this through the night when I watch Netflix and work on this. But once I hit 99 wood cutting, I'll probably be working on mining and smithing, to be honest. Don't know what I'm gonna mine and smith yet. Probably gonna be either myth or addy, because it might be myth, because addy takes, yeah, because I could power mine coal, but because smithing you can always buy it. You can buy the ore and smith it out, or you could buy the bar itself and then do it out. Probably costs a little bit of money, so I'd have to go out there and do that to make money. I swear to God, my last skill is gonna be fucking my last skill is gonna be thieving. I don't like thieving at all. I think I need 2 more levels for the next one, and goddamn, dude, that takes so fucking long. I'd rather even spend the money on prayer than that's gonna definitely be my last one. I fucking hate thieving. Hunter's fun, construction, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I swear I'd rather do any in this game, anything in this game but fucking thieving. One, it costs you money to eat the shit. To keep your health up. And then 2, it just, the XP is just not there. Already at 675, bro. I'm probably gonna get myself down to about 300k by the day. Probably like 500 or 400 maybe, depending on how long I play it for. Like I said, another about 10 minutes I'm gonna switch to a different game. Because I want to play some supermarket together. I thought my one buddy was gonna be on, but I think he's doing something else. Oh shit. Got my cat out of bed just staring at me. Stop looking at your XP and just cut. And like I said in the very beginning, there's a lot of skills in this game where you can literally just sit there and watch Netflix and just do. Because once you hit that 99 and spend your time doing all that stuff and hit your 99, then are you versed in Barbarian Assault? I think I did it like once. I think. That was a long time ago. Isn't Barbarian Assault where you like have different roles and you play as fucking like four different like roles? You have like a fighter, a protector, a healer, and all that stuff. Or I'm thinking of something different. Because that's for the fighter torso, right? I think. At least I think. I've been trying to do it for the diary, but every time I try to the group gets disbanded because somebody. Right. Like I said, I'm not really for that. If I would get like maybe work for the fire torso in the future, but it's just right now it's not a priority to me. I did do it in the past before. And I tried grinding it, but I think me and like 2 of the buddies, then we had 1 random. We did that, but just, The only type of boss that I've ever done was Barrows. Barrows was alright. It's just a lot of like, I shouldn't say click savvy, it's more just, you have to have like 3 different sets of armor, and then you have to have runes and all that stuff to go attack the guy. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have a mage set up, a range, like a part of range to set up everything, and then you have to have your regular melee gear to attack all the Barrows. So plus money, plus the runes, plus the armor. It just, you were spending, me personally, I was spending more money on runes than anything else. But then again, I'm really bad at like melee setups, so I didn't exactly know what to wear. So I had to fucking go and look up YouTube videos to do it. So it definitely took me some time. But I was spending more than I was getting. Can I help you? That's what I'm saying, yeah. You'd probably get like 1 Barrows item every fucking at least like maybe 10 runs. At least, but even then, like if you only got 1 Barrows item, and if it was a low Barrows item, it was like you're making it even because you're paying for what you just bought. You have to get really lucky. It's all on luck. Can I help you? Sorry, I got my dog over next to me. You good, buddy? You good? Here. Here. Good? This guy. Why are you sniffing for food, bro? Stop. There's no food down there. Stop. Stop. Homie, what are you doing? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, like I was saying, I did Barrows for a bit, and I thought I made money, and I did make money off it a little bit, but it took me a pretty decent amount of time to do it. Definitely took me a pretty decent amount of time to do it. Got myself about it says 175k. Started out at either 722k this morning. So I've gotten us about 60k. Yeah, about 60k. I've been up for about an hour and a half, so probably about 2 hours. Been up since about 1. What I have seen, it's better to wait and get Gomo health too, because it prevents prayer. And fair enough. Right. See, I don't even know what the fuck that is, dude. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what the fuck that even is. I've heard it before, I've heard the hill a couple times, but I have no idea what the fuck that is. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, prayer pots are definitely a lot of money, like you said. Prayer pots are expensive, man. Combat achievements, yeah. I don't think I had barely any of those, man. Probably definitely not a whole lot. Not really. It depends on if I need the quest or not, or if I need the quest a lot, or depending on that, or if I need the quest for some sort of thing in there, if I really want to do it. Like say for instance, like on my one account, I wanted to wear a decent, so I went out there and did Monkey Madness, so I could wear it. I didn't want to do it, but I knew I had to if I wanted to wear it. Some days I'll just get in the questing mood and I'll just start questing. Like one day I came home and I'm like, you know what? I had the day off and I'm like, you know what? I'm in a questing mood. So I got all the free quests done. I only had a couple done at the time and I went through and literally just within 2 or 3 days I just finished all these. Then I got in the mood and I was like, let's go and do more. So I started doing more of these and got some of these out of the way, and then that's when I started looking it out, because what I realized that like you'd go work on these and you need like a different quest down here to get this one done. Then you need another 2 quests down here to get this one done. And where I stopped was doing Beneath Cursed Sands, and I kept on dying to a boss and I just gave the fuck up. I was spending too much money. Spending way too much money. I spent money all on food. To look myself into free to play only until I finish all the recode. Fair enough, man. I think it's a smarter option, to be honest. After I finished Dragon Slayer, I was like, I guess I can appreciate it now. It's like, yeah, now that I can wear a rim plate, let's go. Like I said, it all depends on your preference. Always depends on your preference. I would have kept on questing if I was able to beat that one guy, but I was spending way too much money, and then that's when I started going into skilling again. I think that's like after that quest, I was looking down, and I think after that quest is when I started doing crafting. I wanted to do rune crafting, then crafting, and then that's when I grinded out that one. Ugh. There's so many different ways you can do this game, man. We all know that. You can work on these skills like partially and get yourself a base of stats, which I thought I was gonna do that, but I'm not. I don't like switching that much. I don't want to go out there and work on one and switch to another one and keep on going back and forth. I do a lot of questing, but all the quests I have left all are master quests, so they are kind of difficult to beat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. And you always leave to come back, you know what I mean? It's probably a little worse because I wound up leaving and coming back 2 years later. Jesus. Leaving and coming back 2 years later. That's what I did. especially when you get in a lot of those instances where like you're sitting there, you're like, all right, I'm gonna work on this quest, and then you're like, I'm gonna work on this quest, work on this skill, and then you're like, I'm gonna take a break because I'm burnt out, go to work something else, and then you're working on another stat, and then you either get like sidetracked by those, or like you just burn yourself out and you want to go back to it later because you know how bad the grind's gonna be. So you just stick where you're gonna be at for a little bit, and next thing you know, time has passed. Then you look back and you're like, wait a minute, it's been a year since I worked on that. So I love about RuneScape, there's no correct way to play. You have a lot of freedom, dude. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, man. Always, and it's always been like that since the first day I played. There's so many different variables to think of and different like things to think of. That's why I love this game so much, because it never ends. You can have 200 mil in every single fucking stat, and you can still work on the game, and it doesn't like, it's not like it's gonna stop you. You can keep on building your bank, you can keep on doing the stat you want to do, you just probably won't get any XP for it. You can just keep on building your account. Or you can just create another one and have that one as your main. You can always create more than one account and have an alt. That's what people told me to do. Like, you don't have an alt? I'm like, not really, I do, but I don't. I have like different accounts for like how I have a skiller, where I don't do anything else but specifically this skill. This is my main account where, as you can see, stats, like I fucking, yeah, I busted my ass for years on this account. People in my clan think there's some hidden boost to pets because 3 people got skill pets today, and Jesus Christ. Dude, fuck if I know, dude. Why did I just lag the fuck out? I don't understand why the fuck I just lagged the fuck out, but okay. Nah, that has nothing to do with Christmas, man. That's nothing to do with Christmas. RuneScape's not like that. RuneScape's not gonna fucking give you a little thing because it's Christmas. It's not like that. There's also fucking like 3 different kind of RuneScape games being played right now, because you got old school RuneScape with some right now. You got the original RuneScape, sorry, not original, but the new RuneScape for RS3, where people are still playing on it. Then you got leagues in the middle of both of them, where it's fucking people are playing ranked for playing old school RuneScape. So they're during Christmas, especially in the last 2 months, they probably have a more people playing, so they have to deal with all the servers and all that crap. So I don't think it's just that, I think it's just maybe a lag, I don't know. It just lagged for me. I thought about playing. Have you played that at all? Have you played the leagues at all? I thought about playing the leagues. Like, again, I'm like debating because I only have like, if I were to go play on it right now, I would only have about 27 days to play on it. Which is still a long time, but still, I really don't know. Apparently your like shit goes up 2 times as fast, and have you played it? I think I just asked you that question, I'm sorry. That's the missed question. Did you play it? Have you played it? I am thinking about playing it, to be honest. Just make a video on it. I kind of want to see how many 99s I can get in a month. I kind of do want to play it, to be honest. It's kind of hypocritical of me to say. Because I've always said that I didn't want to play it because your stats will disappear. But then you'll still make it in the ranks or whatever. Maybe you get some sort of, you have to get some sort of achievement. You have to. It's got to be some sort of achievement. So I think I got about 70k. It's actually going up. I thought it was 61k only, but it's apparently I'm fluctuating between 61 and 63k. It's honestly not that bad. Well, obviously it's not that bad. It's like the highest thing I'm gonna get. Have you played Leagues though? God, I feel like I'm like wasting time. I kind of do want to play it right now, but at the same time I don't. Decisions. But yeah, there is another game I want to play though. RuneScape's always been my main game. I don't want to put out some more videos. I mean, even if I record for like 10-15 minutes. Just to recap what I'm doing. But yeah, man, I think I'm going to get off and I'm going to go play that game. So if you want to, if you do decide to watch it, I think I want to do that. Like I said, I was only going to try to stream for maybe like an hour and then switch to another game. Still streaming, but just a different game. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and I'm gonna switch and then restream again. So I'll see you in a little bit if you want to go on to that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and I've been really getting into Supermarket Together. Have you heard of it? It's like a supermarket game that you like control your people and build your store from there. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But if I don't see you, Merry Christmas. Hope you have a good time building up your account and working on it. I'm gonna go ahead and switch.